go, Mims.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to proper episode 1 of our podcast. I'm me, and the other 3 are the other 3. So, welcome.
Hello, me.
We talk about
Hello, me.
we talk about toys, video games, action figures, comic books, all the other subject matter that you would be really disappointed if you found out that your son was spending his time on this. Who started Clash of Clans?
Blunder.
Well, since someone outed himself, I guess we'll start with introductions with each other to announce to the audience who they'll be listening to. And
Yo, what up? My name is Tiny. I like catfish, and I like big nipples.
Oh, perfect.
Oy,
Wonderful
oy.
intro. Gracious host, Long Rack.
That's
Okay.
not how you pronounce that word.
Well, I'm going to pronounce it anyway, like that.
Hi, I'm Long Rack. You can follow me on YouTube as Robots Are Cool.
My name is Pinkie Prime. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter as Pinkie Prime.
Hello, I'm Blunder Cracker. I'm the server's resident knucklehead McSpasmtron. You can find me on most platforms just as Blunder Cracker.
And then there's me, the host that the one who did the hosting stuff with last video. I'm only on Discord, but I am Wolf. So I would normally be hosting this, but because I'm sick, I can't really host it. Now it's Long's turn to host the videos Long's turn.
Hi, my name's Bruce, and you can find me in your county's local sex offender registry.
Well, Bruce, what do you want to do today?
I'll give you 3 guesses. So if nobody else wants to take the floor, I want to bring this up.
All right.
I'll send this in chat.
Oh.
But on
Podcast
Twitter,
chat or Barroom Bootleggers?
on Twitter, there was a post by Hey, It's Windy. And the quote is as follows. Around 2003 in Chile, when the original trilogy of Star Wars began airing on television there, they did this funny thing to avoid cutting to commercial breaks. They stitched the commercials into the films themselves. Here's one of them, with the English dub added in. And it's the scene from New Hope, where Obi-Wan is giving Luke the lightsaber. And when Obi-Wan reaches into the box to pull out the lightsaber, it cuts to footage of a hand that's wearing a robe, so it's made to look like Obi-Wan's hand reaching into the box, but he's pulling out like a Chilean branded beer, and it plays the beer's theme song over footage of the Star Wars movies.
Oh, goodness.
I posted a clip.
No,
It's so funny.
My favorite bit about that is your father wanted you to have this when you were older, and it's a fucking beer.
That's awesome. I love it so much.
It's very silly.
There's somebody else posted another one when it's later when they're on the Death Star and Obi-Wan is like sneaking off to shut off the tractor beam, and when he goes to reach in to pull the lever to shut off the tractor beam, it cuts to another beer commercial, and it's Obi-Wan's hand opening a fridge door and reaching in and pulling out a beer while this beer's theme song is like blaring over the movie. It's very good. It's very funny.
Oh. Perfect. And what was this again? The Christmas special?
It was it's the Chilean release of the original Star Wars movies on TV.
Ah. Love Chile.
We may have a problem. Sony may have to do some editing on this. I can hear my brother in the next room over, and he is blaring money for nothing and chicks for free.
Oh.
Well, that's the end of the job. Good luck.
Yeah.
That's
Good
it.
luck. If we get copyright claimed, it's your fault.
Yep.
Yep.
Your fault.
We get copyright claimed, I will come to your house, Colton, and I will fucking break your kneecaps.
And I'll bring cookies.
So anybody else? Anybody got something on their mind?
Yes, I do actually.
What you got?
I would like to talk about everyone's experience with tabletop role-playing games, you know?
Well, I got no experience in that. 'Cause
Someone was starting.
I don't know much. The most I've ever done really is I played a couple sessions of Warhammer 40K, and that's the closest that I've come to really actually sitting down and doing it. It's fun. It's just not something that I ever grew up with or experienced. So it's not something that's my forte.
I know. What about you, Blunder? What a lovely face you have.
Okay, for context, because I'm not recording my face cam. I just turned down my face cam. What was the question again?
Your experience with tabletop role-playing games.
Never done them.
Never done them? Well, if you don't...
I'm the worst person to be asking this question.
No, it's just a topic that was at the top of my head that I kind of wanted to talk about. And, well, for my lovely, lovely friends in this show
Don't
with
leave
me,
like that.
and the audience that is listening, tabletop role-playing games is as it sounds. You role-play a character on a tabletop game. Sometimes with dice, sometimes with cards. It's dependent on the game that you're playing. But the one that comes to my head is the classic, now mainstream, I guess, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, where you roll a dice, typically a d20, and add modifiers to, make sure that you passed the test that the person who's running the game wants you to do. It's like improv, personal problem-solving sort of idea, where on-the-fly decision-making, speaking with people, it's all the things that you want to tell some person that's trying to hire you. You would want to say. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. That's 2 out of the 4. Who's next?
You know what?
I didn't come with anything because I forgot we were doing.
Well,
meanwhile, you know me. I have a whole list of things to talk about.
well, let's go.
What you got? Current events.
So, if I wasn't sick, I would have mentioned on the start of the list, it's basically just, testing out the new system, so for the audience who don't know, we tested out a new system of a way to record videos now. So hopefully this will be better than the first video. First video, some of you probably already know, probably would the audio didn't really sound that well, and there was a lot of editing just to sort it out. We decided to go with a new system to record, and hopefully this system would be better. And then, so my next point is, what's going to be the plan, everyone's plan for 2024? What are you planning to do this year? What are you hoping to achieve?
What I'm hoping to achieve is my performing career. Currently, one of my old high school mates from choir is working in a voice acting, specifically in voice acting specifically at Crunchyroll, and I found a point of contact, and I'm hoping to, find myself within that sphere. Along those lines, I'm, putting my feelers out and figuring out what other kind of performances I can do. As I'm also currently about to go into an escape room job. I am planning on balancing out all what I want to do. I do want to be a part of this podcast, but this may or may not be the last time you hear the voice of Pinkie Prime for a good while.
Thank Christ, you know?
are a bastard.
Damn. No more table roleplay simulator talks.
Yeah.
I couldn't be trusted working in an escape room place. People would ask for hints, and I would like purposely mislead them.
Oh goodness.
Like, oh yeah,
Wait.
why don't you look under the red tile? And there's no red tile in the room. There's nothing like that.
Gaslight them
I'm just-
into gaslight.
You need to do
Oh,
that
yeah,
at
it's-
some
it's
point,
right.
Pinkie, if you get that job.
Oh no, I do have a job. I'm getting trained tomorrow.
Why don't you look at the ceiling? There's nothing on the ceiling. There's nothing there.
You go in like after hours one day and write gullible.
I think that's gonna be a breach of contract.
Dude, I'm like purposely running people's time up. This escape room is supposed to be solvable within like 15 minutes, and these people are on hour 3. Like, they're gonna come out and they're gonna be pissed at me.
Yeah, I just don't know why
Just
people
working
not
it
really
out,
like
that'll pick up
solving
on
as
the
fast
microphone.
as they should. I don't know why.
I mean, I have seen like a lot of like escape room videos where people do that, and also go into the room and make it easier for people who don't know what was happening with the roleplay simulator. The fucking
I
escape room
wonder.
thing.
I know that every escape room has like records, right? Like every escape room has like, oh, this is our fastest completion time.
Mhm.
There's no way that I wouldn't, if I was really competitive and like escape rooms were my thing, there's no way that I wouldn't like solve an escape room, like record, like write down all of the answers to the puzzles, and then come back a week later and just smash it in 3 minutes. Like if that was my bag, if escape rooms were my thing, I would cheat so hard.
Yeah. Speaking of escape rooms, real quick, I was on TikTok the other day. I was scrolling through, and I saw this clip of a worker, because these guys would just not pick up the fucking clue. He ran in, grabbed the clue, was about to like walk out. He threw it on the floor and slammed the door, scaring the absolute shit out of everyone in that room.
Yep.
And that looked really funny.
Man,
And I needed to get that out before I
That'd be
forgot about
no
it.
worries.
I wonder how many escape rooms there are that are like really pushing the limits of what you're allowed to do to people.
Well,
Because I know that there's some like horror themed ones,
Mhm.
and I wonder if there are any where like when you solve a thing, like somebody actually comes in the room with you and they're just like holding a chainsaw or something. Like I wonder what the limits would be. Like I wonder if you could be like, all right, here, this room, you've unlocked the second room, and this room has like waist high water.
If
And
you don't solve the puzzle in the next 5 minutes, we'll fucking kill you.
Saw.
Seriously. Yeah, it's like, all right, you have to wade through like waist high water and dunk your head below the water and like read a phrase backwards to get the clue.
look at like Zatanna.
Like I'm sure the legality of that would be a mess, but I wonder if there are any that go that far with stuff.
I mean,
They're
no,
fun. I've done a couple of good ones. Really, there's a few really good ones in St. Louis. We did one where me and a few friends did one where it was the context where you were on a private jet that had been hijacked, and you had to figure out how to escape the main crew compartment and get to like the cargo hold and defuse a bomb that was on the plane. It was really, really, really cool.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, only if we did that when we were in St. Louis, huh?
okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you guys wanted to do escape rooms.
Drama.
Well, we had like so many fucking things planned.
Buddy,
that we
I'm
just
sorry.
Oh,
We're
my
so dumb. We never would have got out of there.
didn't. That's what it
I
was.
don't
fun
consider.
part of it.
I don't consider myself too terribly stupid, but like the instant that you combine me with one of you people, all of my IQ just it's like I'm
Even
holding
me?
I'm like holding the
Wow.
orb of
Yes,
I'm holding the orb of
especially you.
confusion from SpongeBob.
We are like the reverse of Computron. We are all like smart people
together,
individually,
we get
and then
dumber.
when we combine, we're stupid.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh my
silly.
god. Even when I'm like, so speaking of like that sort of thing, like even nowadays, when I'm working with other people, I feel stupid with just working with them, and then when I'm by myself, I feel like work like the whole day and do all like everything of my job
Yeah.
compared to working with other people.
Especially if it's
like,
some
yep.
you get like awkward
I do.
when you're
It's
working
really
with people.
bad.
It's like when you're around people, all of your like motor functions and composure just goes out the window.
Yeah, because I'm
For me,
always
it's my
like, oh yeah, I could just, you know what, other people, you can do this.
Those of you out there who know of like symptoms of mental disorders, and if that's one of them, please don't tell me. I don't want to know that I get that way because I'm like brain dead or something. I don't want to. I don't need that knowledge on my conscience.
Hey, log.
Speaking of knowledge on your conscience, what knowledge do
Yeah.
you want to do when, it's your turn? Well, what do you want to do in 2024? Long rack?
Hot dog eating contest. I want to be the.
What you would say that?
I hate hot dogs so much. We had a bonfire out at my grandparents today, and it was hot dogs, and I was just like, oh yeah, they got those really good like Hebrew national like all beef hot dogs.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love beef hot dogs.
I got through one of them, and I was so just disgusted with myself. Like I can't believe I put that in my body. I didn't even eat the second one. I don't know what it is. It just ugh. And it didn't used to be the case.
Man,
Anybody else
it's
have
weird.
anything like that? Where it's like, I used to eat this as a child all the time, and now I can't stomach them. Like, eggs. I'm the same way with eggs. I used to love scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Eat them all the time. And then I can't. I feel queasy anytime I have them.
For me, it's ramen. It's those like packaged ramen
Ramen packets?
mhm,
Yeah.
and Subway.
Really? Like
Yes.
all Subway?
So yeah, no, we go to Subway like when I was in high school, and then I had Subway every day in college, and I'm all like, I'm done with Subway. And same thing, every summer in public school, I would have I would have ramen for lunch. So I just wore myself down on ramen on as a kid, and then I just wore myself down on Subway as an adult.
What I miss.
Well, you
We're talking about foods that you used to enjoy, but you can't for some reason you just can't stomach them anymore.
just shrug. You don't know?
Not that I can think of. You probably just put me on this. Like it's just like probably just a thing of like I got put on the spot.
All right, you got to tell us now.
Yeah, come on.
I just no, like it's just a case of I can't think of one now.
Oh yeah, plans for the year. Man, I don't know. It's kind of personal.
What is?
Getting a life.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Trying to stream on Twitch more. Twitch.tv/blundercracker. Well, it's spelled BLUNDA because for some reason Blundercracker was already taken. It's probably some Twitch account I've forgotten about.
Watch out! There was liquid blunder cracker throughout Twitch.
I never did answer the question of days. So one of those, well, actually, a couple of those foods is just like eggs and bacon. I used to eat that a lot when I was a kid, especially with like my family going out to do cricket games. That's all we like have for like breakfast, like bacon and eggs and hash browns. And then I used to like I think I used to never eat like Subway as I was a kid, and then all of a sudden, from my little holidays, I started eating like Subway pretty much not all the time, like being on the mood.
Hmm. That reminds
Oh,
me
I know.
of. You guys remember on Disney Channel where sorry, Blunder, I did not mean to interrupt you like that. Um,
No, it's fine. I just thought of something funny.
but
I know a food place I can't stomach
oh
anymore.
boy. Well, let me get them.
Fucking Fuddruckers.
Oh man.
Cause undercooked my burger. They tried to poison me. They tried to
gasped.
murder. They tried to kill me. And I threw up in my fucking hotel bathroom.
Sorry about that. Just poking my head out into the hallway. What did I miss?
Talking about how Fuddruckers
talking
tried
about
to
how
poison Blunder.
Yeah, Fuddruckers tried to poison me. Remember?
I think that you are a wuss. Fuddruckers is good.
He is a
I'm
wolf.
sure it's good. The fries were good. But the burger fucking sucked. They undercooked it and tried to kill me.
I'd probably try it too if I was in their position.
Oh.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, and like my Disneyland trip in August last year, my mum and I both tried
I'm gonna
Johnny
burn this.
Rockets for the first time. I believe that's what. Um,
Nice.
and we both end up having food poisoning right afterwards. I end up throwing up in the
Yep.
Disney park.
Haha, yeah, the classic Disney experience.
Yep, I crossed that off my bucket list.
Well, I would say amusement park experience actually, because that is a puking in a trash can after a pretty harrowing ride or pretty greasy bad food is staple for any amusement park.
I don't
I've
know
never
if
done it.
I don't know if my sister wants me to tell this story on fucking podcast, but we
Uh-oh.
were on a trip to Disneyland years ago, and I think I was like 5 or 6 at the time. I don't remember, but my sister got a churro at one of these stands, and we're walking through Disneyland. She's not feeling good anymore. Like we're walking around the park, and we just think it's her from walking around the park. I think, and then she throws up. She throws up the churro. She will never eat another churro ever.
The whole churro.
The whole
No chewing. Just it's like a foot long.
Oh
That's not what I
goodness.
meant. Like, she threw up the churro, but like, she will never have another churro ever again. She stated as such.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, editor, for the chair squeaking.
It's okay. All of us will, and I guess we're coming Blunder
No.
too. We're all going to grab you.
Fuck
Lana.
you, John! Fuck you!
Thought
Great,
Spidey
God.
was. Wait,
I thought John was editing.
I thought Spidey was editing. Oh well.
Well,
Well-
both John,
Who's on
no,
first?
John edited the video last time, and Barney did like a little edit for the introduction and the outro of the video.
Ah.
So they both worked together with doing it.
Well,
Whoever's editing this, can you just not do our normal intro? Can you put in like a nostalgia critic?
Uh-oh. Sorry, editor. I just saw that I clipped my volume. Excuse me.
Oopsie daisy.
Also, hi, editor.
So my
Yeah, whoever's editing this has to clip out my chewing, like the silent chewing.
Oh yeah, like they can do that.
I mean, I definitely know the form. So I'm coming from my side, either Pinkie, who's running around the place at the moment, or he's like going on and off. But
For context, Punky
my
is a
plan
wizard.
for this year, is basically doing nothing. Having a life. Save money
Nice.
for future stuff.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
I
what?
did get
Save it up for the
a
future. Smart. Did you say you got a new car?
Yep.
Nice. What kind of car?
A car with 4 wheels, like take me places. I don't know what type of car it is.
Oh, dream car right there. Wish I had one.
Yeah.
Hey, Blunder, could you do me a favor and look in the podcast channel, please?
Yeah. What do you do?
Good.
What did you do?
Oh goodness! Again, I'm so sorry, editor. My laughing is clipping.
Oh boy.
Whoever's editing this, please look in the podcast channel right below the video of the Star Wars beer commercial, and just flash that image on screen for a second,
Well, on all of its glory.
just so people know what's going on.
Yes. And then a quick.
If you don't understand why that's funny, you're still going to heaven. So congrats.
Don't look up the. I'm not saying that.
Just be nice to your helicopter pilots, y'all. Excuse me.
We're going to cut out this whole bit now.
You're welcome. I've successfully derailed everything.
Woo! Can you count how many times we derailed the conversation? Comment.
More times than once.
What's coming?
More times than we want.
So my next little dot point is any new shows or movies that you guys are excited to watch? for this
Yes,
year?
I'm very excited to watch Godzilla versus King Kong, the new one coming up.
I am very excited for the doubtless countless video essays about the Glasgow Willy Wonka experience.
Me and some of our audience members, Longrat, can you educate us on what that was?
So the Willy Wonka experience was billed as a real life event recreating the magic of the candy factory from Willy Wonka.
Sounds like a dream.
They sent out They sent out, messages saying that they were doing this. They invited people. Lots of kids showed up, paid their entry, and when they got inside, they were greeted to a mostly empty warehouse with a few cardboard cutouts of candy and rainbows.
Krabby Land.
They were given a tour of the candy factory, which included a run-in with some strange being of darkness wearing a black cloak and a mask hiding behind a mirror, and that thing freaked out a bunch of the children.
Representing black
and then
licorice,
they were taken
obviously.
to the actual candy makers, the Oompa Loompas, who were a pair of young adult women who were painted orange, and they look like they want to die. They did not have enough candy to hand out to the children. They had one bowl of jelly beans, and there were so many kids that by the time that it was over, they were giving each child one jelly bean. A single jelly bean for each child to have.
And if one of the Oompa Loompas was feeling generous, they would get 3.
They'd get a couple, yeah.
Here you go.
The whole thing was set up. I don't even know. For what purpose? Why? The script that they used to give a little narrative as they're giving the kids a tour, that was all AI generated. That's where they got the spooky Phantom Man with the mirror. That was an AI creation based on this Willy Wonka story prompt that they gave it. It was just everything about it is the perfect disaster. From the location to all of the props to the AI script to I don't know if you guys heard about this because this is kind of recent. The actor that they had playing Willy Wonka, I don't have anything. I don't have a source on this, but apparently the actor playing Willy Wonka is a child predator.
Oh.
Everything that could have you could not conceive of a situation that was more horrible than this.
So
the Krabby Land joke has been used, Krabby Land from SpongeBob has been used to describe this. I think that really undersells it.
And Murphy's Law.
Krusty, Mr. Krabs didn't do that.
This Mr. Krabs wasn't a child predator.
Awful. awful. What do you got? Like, if if you were given the same amount of resources and you had to pull off something along those lines, the Willy Wonka experience, what would you guys do differently to make it not suck?
Not fucking do it.
Not do it.
If I was able to, I would put more investment in the actual candy part. That is the whole reason why, you would want to go to Willy Wonka's.
I would get another bowl of jelly beans.
Yeah, you think that you ditch the dark shadowy being and use the costume budget from that to buy a second bowl of jelly beans? I think that's a worthwhile investment.
You know what? Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
You know who I would replace the dark shadowy demon with?
Whom?
Huge TV, because he got a job offering for that.
There's a small Transformers stop motion YouTuber named Keej TV who had gotten a job offer to act in the Willy Wonka thing, and he turned it down. Yeah.
He dodged a fucking bullet.
Man, if I was one of the children that was taken there, I wouldn't let my parents live that down until the day that they died. I'd be like, hey, like you're 13 at this point. It's been years, and you're like, hey, Mom, remember that time you took me to that stupid Willy Wonka experience and I got terrified by the mirror demon?
You remember that time we went to the Willy Wonka experience? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think I can say that.
Like your mom's telling you no, like you can't have a toy at the store. Like, Mom, remember the Willy Wonka experience? You're like, fine.
Guilt trip her into getting
Guilt
toys.
Guilt trip your parents by reminding them of the Willy Wonka experience.
I'm glad we're talking about the Jewish method of getting things.
Lying?
And guilt tripping.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably
jelly beans were in that bowl? That seems kind of... It's a lot of jelly beans.
Hold on.
Editor, cut this out.
Please.
Editor, cut this out. This can't stay
No,
in.
this can't stay. Even
This
though
joke can't stay in.
even though I am Jewish practicing, I do.
To anybody watching in the future, this podcast was recorded during the Palestine conflict. It's fine. It's the cool thing right now.
It's all the rage.
It's all the rage.
Oi vem indeed. Go in. But back on topic of any new shows or any new things that you want. Blunder, what about you?
Fuck. Helldivers. I fucking love Helldivers right now, dude.
Helldivers has been such a breath of fresh air.
Love to smell the napalm in the morning.
Really, truly, it's very nice seeing a game that's so well done and that the community is
Just
pretty good. Everybody's got a sense of humor about them, which is really nice. That's
A bunch
such
of people
breath
on Twitter
of-
don't understand that
fresh air.
that we know it's a satire, but the community's generally really good.
Yeah, everybody's that I've interacted with on there, which has only been a few people because I generally play with friends, but everybody's been mostly pretty cool.
Yeah,
And that's very nice.
And
The gameplay's so solid. I love it.
and as soon as we're done recording this,
good.
I will be fucking streaming again. So
I'm probably gonna be joining him.
and I will
For
probably be going to bed because I have that aforementioned training day at the escape room tomorrow.
Yes, the You Will Not Escape Room.
you
I will
cannot
not. Yeah,
escape
it is
what
called
is
the
going
You
to
Cannot
happen,
and Will
Pinkie.
Not Escape Room.
Pinkie gets there. It's the Willy Wonka Experience America edition.
No, it's
Experience Escape Room.
no. I'll be sure to bring that up when the boss
Yes.
Bro,
wants new ideas.
If just when you're there, make sure you get more than just a bowl of jelly beans.
Oh man. No. They have
You
to
give
pay
them a clue, like,
extra.
Have
at
you
the
tried
end.
counting the jelly beans? And like they're halfway through eating the bowl.
There's just a group of small children just scarfing it down.
Pinkie's like huddled in the corner, hiding behind a mirror, wearing a black cloak, waiting for them to, waiting to spring out.
That's right. Go to the jelly beans. I just want to say this now.
First
Oh.
4 episodes have
Bad
been
Batch.
really
Bad
good.
Batch has been good.
Are we allowed to talk about spoilers? It's been a good almost a week since the
3 of the 4 episodes have
What's
been pretty
the-
good.
Yeah.
What's
Content
the-
warning for everyone. Spoilers ahead.
3 of the 4. Which one?
I think the most recent episode
Yeah.
is the weakest link. I get it. I get why it's there, but it's basically there solely as like, all right, we gotta have an episode to bridge the gap between episode 3 and episode 5.
Yep. When next episode
It's-
Omega
it's-
gets recaptured by the Empire, call him that now. Omega's gonna get recaptured by the Empire,
Next
and
episode.
Oh, an
or
alligator.
eaten by an alligator. We do see an alligator in the trailer.
That's how the show ends. It's just a finale right there, Omega.
So, about that alligator that's graciously giving back the man his child.
I'll
I didn't pull that gif
so
up.
that whoever's editing can put that in the video.
There's a Star Wars version of that guy that goes into the Florida Everglades at like in the middle of the night and just like wrestles alligators and snakes. Have you guys seen that?
No.
That guy, there's this guy on TikTok, this like dude bro looking college guy, and it's just videos after video of him in the Florida Everglades in the middle of the night. He's like standing like shin high water in the middle of the swamp, and you're like, oh look, there's a rat snake, and he grabs it by the neck and lifts it out of the water, and he takes it with him because it's like an invasive species. Like, this alligator is just watching me.
Have any of you ever seen those, like the videos
Like,
of
that's-
like how like alligators actually travel under the water and shit?
Yes.
What
No,
do they
it's like they're
skip?
kind of I'll pull it up in just a second while I find that other video.
Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah,
they're just like
floating,
floating, like still,
Yeah,
and the tail.
like the lower half is just underwater, but like the top half is above the water, and the head is just above the water, and it's incredibly silly, and I love it.
It's like one of like the original Godzilla versus another monster, where Godzilla just like flies across the screen horizontally.
I'm looking at it now. That's hilarious. He's just coasting.
Goodness, he's just moving. Look at him go.
That's really cool.
Look at him go. Just moving.
I can't.
I'll have to send you guys that guy in the Florida Everglades though. That stuff is wild.
Quick question: does he go boop on some of the more dangerous animals?
Maybe.
Maybe. Because I think I saw him. I think I saw a clip of that guy once.
Hang on, I've got a photo of him here.
I
Well-
may or may
Yeah,
not
so-
have a topic in just a minute.
Oh, well, while we wait for your topic, since we all answered, Wolf, what about you? What are you interested in that's coming up in 2024?
I'm sorry, Lung, but this looks AI generated.
AI generated.
No,
That does.
no. It's
It seriously does.
for those of you watching. If the editor failed to put this in, it's the AI image of the heavyset black man roundhouse kicking an alligator in the face.
Consider me.
I love
Yeah,
it so
all right.
much. There's another one where he's eating pizza with it.
Oh,
Um, For those of you who are aware of the existence of JoJo Siwa, she's had some escapades go on. Editor put this in the video. She's looking like Joseph Seed, like from the Far Cry games.
I don't know who that is.
oh man, one side of
Oh,
JoJo
she's the villain
Siwa
of the redneck.
Yeah,
one.
like it's in Florida. Not Florida.
Okay.
Montana. Like,
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
keep your rifle by
one.
your side.
I love that game. It's one of my favorite Far Cry games. And she just looks like she's got the Ray-Bans, she's got tattoos. She's got the fucking hair and almost like a bun as well. And
It's weird. Yeah. It's weird seeing people that are associated with like really young, youthful stuff that they did when they were young and youthful. Jesus, I can't talk. But like seeing people that you've only seen them when they're very young, and that's all that they're
Yep. Now we have an
known
image.
for.
Editor?
And then like boom, they're grown up and they're it's like, oh, you can do adult stuff now. Oh, that's
that's a mojito in your hand. Oh God, that's just a beer.
It's like, man,
No, I
it's
know.
not a
I know,
mojito.
joke.
It's an energy drink.
but it's
Oh, okay.
kind of like seeing a child actor grow up, you know?
Yep.
You'll never get that
Macaulay Culkin.
image. You'll never get that image.
Like, why is the Home Alone kid on Mr. Plinkett? I don't like
Where's
it.
Macaulay Culkin?
I don't want to see the Home Alone kid talking trash about George Lucas. I don't like that.
Well, while Blunder, you're looking up that image, let's steer us right back to Wolf's answer, please.
I just looked up a picture of modern day Macaulay Culkin. His face looks photoshopped on, dude.
Oh, goodness.
It genuinely looks like someone photoshopped the kid face onto like. Yeah.
An adult body.
All right, Wolf, you can go now.
Wolf, any upcoming projects that you're looking forward to?
So I've been looking at like you probably should know by now, but I hadn't looked at so many movie trailers that came out for this year. Kung Fu Panda is one of them for sure. Even though I see most of like the movie clips that already came out already and doesn't look that great. It doesn't like it's you know what kind of like iffy of whether if I should actually watch it or not, but I'll definitely watch it. And then there's also Moana 2. That'd be really nice to see a sequel to that movie. But then there's Frozen 3 and another Toy Story movie, which
Frozen 3.
yay! Yeah, that's
There's
gonna be
another
another
one?
Frozen movie.
Yep, they gotta milk it, you know? Gotta, beat the dead
Yep.
horse, you know?
I'm pretty sure most of the kids who watched that first movie aren't kids anymore.
Yeah.
When did
Like
first Frozen
2013,
come
no?
out?
Aggressive typing. Clickety, clickety, clickety,
I think
click as
so,
I'm looking
yeah.
up.
But while we're looking
Yeah,
it up,
2013.
It's 11 years old.
Most of the kids who watched that are in
So I
their
guess the kids
teens.
that-
Like
Oh no, dude! If you were 10 years old
You're-
when you watched that
oh my
movie,
God.
you are now old enough to drink in the US. That's weird. I don't like that.
most of the kids who were
Uh.
like 10 when they watched that film are they probably have jobs now. They're probably like that's weird.
it is very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
And then Frozen 2 came out like 2 years ago now? Christ, 2019, 5 years ago.
Speaking of the audience growing up to a sequel to the movie, did you guys know that Good Burger had a
Yeah.
sequel? Has a sequel?
I saw it when I was
Like,
looking through Paramount Plus the other day.
Was it any good?
yeah, is it any good?
I said I saw it. I didn't say I watched it.
Ah. Oh, sorry. When you said you saw
You
it,
heard it here first, folks. Good
It
Burger
exists.
2.
It exists
It's
as a movie.
it's a movie that
I
exists.
have heard.
It is the movie of
I
the
have heard that it's not
century.
very good because it's like a sequel.
Does he
Does
say?
he say?
"Welcome to
Does
the
does
Good
does he
Burger"?
get
Oh,
fired
the
and
Good
go work at Burger
Burgers.
King where he makes less than he did originally?
Oh boy.
I say that I have no experience.
Find out yourself if you go watch it.
Burger King. I have no idea what that.
If the movie sucked, it would be called OK Burger.
Or
Yeah.
as the cool
But
kids
back to the
nowadays
reason why I
say,
brought this
mid
up,
burger, because for
please.
some reason mid has been just
Mid
associated with
burger.
the word bad, even though it's
Even
not
though
what
that's
mid means.
Grammatically and definitionally
just means
incorrect.
it's kind of just subpar. It doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah. But like, as the reason why I brought this up is that the target audience for that movie has grown up past, I think, the intended humor and like the intended audience has like grown up out. I think out of that, kind of humor.
God. You guys, the original Good Burger came out in 1845. That's nuts.
1845.
Good morrow, welcome to the good burger. How
Yeah,
about the goodest burger?
Welcome to the
Off
Duke of
topic
Hamburg.
really quickly. I still had
Again?
I had the Frozen 2 cast pulled up on my screen, and I just see in the corner of my eye a picture of Sterling K. Brown, the voice actor for a character in that movie, and he just looks like he looks like he's a wax statue in this.
Oh
He
no!
does not look real.
He looks like Chris Rock mid being turned into stone by Medusa.
I thought it was.
Hey, baby,
Chris Rock.
I like
Chris Rock for a second. Like that sounds racist. It's not. I don't.
Is that racist?
No, it's not.
No.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. One second.
mistaking somebody
I need
for somebody
My,
isn't
my sister's
racist.
black friend is
It's
downstairs
fine.
right now. I'm gonna go ask.
Oh goodness!
1 second.
Audience, Blunder has
We're
left the
waiting
building.
for an
I'll be
update.
back in 1 minute.
So while Blunder is gone, can I go back to like Disney movies? So there's actually a new ride that's coming out for Disney World, Tiana Bayou Adventure, which is like really exciting, even though it gets rid of like Big Splash Mountain. What?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep. Get rid
Yeah,
of Splash Mountain.
But it actually is a sequel to Princess and the Frog, which is really exciting. But also,
Oh,
Oh, it's like a story. It's like a
Yes.
story sequel to it.
a short continuation.
That's
That makes me wanna. That makes
interesting.
me interested. I guess I can, forgive them for taking out Splash Mountain and like the Brer Rabbit theme to it.
Oh, hang on.
Well,
I swear to God, I heard something. fall.
everyone, welcome back to the stage.
but Pinkie,
Blunder.
have you heard
I
that
asked. It's
that
just the
the-
smile and the beard.
but Pinkie, have you heard that the brother, no, damn it, the brother bear, there's like the music bears, changed their new songs now. Yeah,
Oh.
the Country Bear Jamboree.
No.
Thank you, Brain. Yeah, they changed a new song.
Ooh.
They're updating the ride
Oh,
completely. Yeah.
wow.
A movie about them.
I had no idea, because much like my recording, I'm underneath a blanket. I live comfortably under a rock. I don't know much about the outside world.
You mentioned that new ride is a sequel to Princess and the Frog from like a lore standpoint. That's cool, but I don't know that I like that practice. It's the same thing that they're doing with Star Wars, or at least they were. Where like stuff that used to be like little tidbits about the universe that used to be in like books and shows or what have you. That's at like a theme park, and instead of this thing that you could experience that's a part of the Star Wars story being like, oh, it's a video game, or it's a book, or it's a show, something that's relatively cheap. You now have to spend potentially thousands of dollars going on vacation to an amusement park to actually experience this like bit of the
Or a
Star
hotel
Wars
and buy a
story.
$5,000 mojito.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's cool that you can do it, but like stuff like that cruise ship that they did, where it's like, this is now just an element of Star Wars that is real and happened in the universe.
You can be.
Because they made
Florida
it
is canon to Star
into-
Wars, confirmed.
Florida exists, and that's awful.
Man,
I'm just glad Florida isn't real. In
Yeah.
real life.
to think Florida is
That
real.
would suck.
To think the state of Florida
God.
in America is.
That would suck, right?
Uh-huh.
There is like
Shout out to my friends in Florida right now.
there's a lot of like a lot of books and a lot of like comic books that like people like not like how am I gonna try to say it? Damn it. But yeah, there's a lot of comic books and like books that's like based off the like original movies as like its own sequel. But there's like some people who don't really read books or not able to get the books as well to be able to learn the sequel to it. But I feel like it.
No, it's much easier to spend $3,000
Yeah,
to
but I
record it.
feel well. It's not actually going to be just Florida though. It's actually going to be in California as well. Both Disneyland parks that changed that got rid of Splash Mountain. Because when I was in California, that was also gone, and then they also like a couple of people that I watch on YouTube are also saying like, oh, it's actually gone from Florida now and being changed.
Keep talking. I'm being summoned downstairs real quick.
Alrighty.
Everyone, Blunder has left again.
He's getting in trouble for that question. For that
I'm
question.
gonna
on
get
Chris
30
Rock.
lashings for being slightly racist. You're gonna have to cut that
Heck
out.
yeah.
But I definitely prefer it being more of a sequel, being like more of something completely different than the actual original versions of the movies. Like, I mean, the Peter Pan ride is good. It does like it's off the like first movie. There's also Snow White that's also based on the first movie, but there's like a um whole lot of other rides that are originally based off the first like the main movie, but it's also kind of like to me it gets like a little bit
So is
repetitive
it
and
just
it's
like an
like gets a
adaptation?
bit too old. With something like new to just interest the audience a bit more is probably yeah.
So it's just like if you've seen the Peter Pan movie, you don't need to ride the ride because everything that happens in the movie
Yeah.
happens on the ride too. Is that fair? Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you don't need to stop riding the ride. If you want to ride the ride and experience it, be my guest. It's definitely a good ride to do. But it's just like you already seen the movie. You already know what happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we don't ride the rides to Okay. I don't ride the rides to experience something again. I don't go into a ride thinking it's something new. I go into the ride to experience the ride. Disclaimer gone. No, she's 100% telling you guys to not ride. 100%. Like, don't.
I go into rides to steal things from the cubby holes when people get on.
Uh-huh.
But
And they say, like, all right, take out all your belongings and put them in here. I just, like, sorry, buddy, your phone is now forfeit. I was faster on the draw. You're never getting it back.
Yeah, I know it's mine now. Whatever you leave on the ride is mine now.
but I do
Um.
love that like the old rides are just slowly becoming movies now. That's great as well.
Well, the first one was Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I think most people, if I didn't know that Pirates of the Caribbean was originally a ride until 2018.
Yep.
Which is kind of a mark of the quality of the first two Pirates movies. Like, really, really solid. And they've since done. Was Jungle Cruise
Yes.
a ride?
Yeah.
I heard that movie.
I actually enjoyed
sucked.
that movie. I mean, it is like it does like it's not. It does suck. Not gonna lie, but I definitely enjoyed watching it. But I would like would I watch it again? Probably not. It's something just that like oh yeah, we don't have any movies to watch. Why not? It's not boring and not like cringy as most other movies nowadays. It's actually genuine, good, pretty decent movie.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, but Pinkie. And Long as well. But I already told Long this the other day. But so apparently Universal has the Simpsons ride. So we heard
Yep.
about like oh Disney owns the Simpsons, so and they have the contract until 2028 to keep the ride. whether they're gonna keep the ride or get rid of it is something we don't know as of yet. So they might actually get rid of the Simpsons ride.
Oh man, it's kind of fun. I
We
remember
gotta get
that. Last time I was at Universal was in 26. Nope, not 2016.
2016. 2016.
2013. No, no, no. I am incorrect. It was when I was starting to go into junior high, so maybe around 2013. 2013, I went to Universal.
I went to Universal last year, and that was really fun. I got to
I agree. No, I
yeah.
had a lovely time there.
I've been to many like different Universals and Disneyland. I have not been to the main one in Florida, but I have been to Hong Kong. Um, I want to say Singapore, but Singapore doesn't like it has like a big theme park sort of ride, same as like I don't think they have Disneyland, but it's like yeah, um, just a theme park kind of based off yeah. But I also been to California and another place that had the
Well, um, new. Excuse me, I think I burped. Didn't know if I catch it, but sorry, y'all. Um, how are we feeling about the there was this trailer for a Transformers game where it was sort of like the usual, um, four four player PVE co-op game for Transformers.
Destiny. Transformers Destiny,
Yes.
basically.
Do we have any sort of like
Wasn't that reactivate?
now?
Uh, yeah, reactivate.
Reactivate it.
I'm cautiously optimistic about it. So far they've released like 4 or so toys for it, and those have been really solid. So if nothing else, we're getting some pretty banger figures out of it. So that's, I guess, what's most important. Like, I have accepted that like Transformers games most of the time aren't gonna be that great. So if this game comes out and it's fantastic, great. If it's not, oh well.
but
Ah,
then I believe I told yeah both Blunder and Pinkie this, but long the other day I saw this trailer and I thought like because the Transformer guy the new one was in it like in the trailer and I thought it was gonna be a new Transformer movie, but it turned out that I know we might edit this out. It turned out to be a trailer for the Magic Negroes.
The Society of
oh,
Magical.
Yeah.
We're saying the
that's
name. We're
right.
saying
I
we
see
are
it.
saying the name of the
Is it
movie.
like
We're
a-
not racist.
Exactly.
Was it like the Paramount Plus ads where they've got like Optimus
No.
and Scourge in there
It's an
for
actual
some
movie.
reason?
I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be something
Yeah.
with Transformers because the actor was in it, but it turned out it wasn't. It does have.
Oh, was it like the kid,
Yes.
the Noah kid from Rise of the Beast?
So he's in the
Okay.
movie, and the movie's about like black magic people live in like a normal day society, and they have to use the magic powers to make the white people be happy so they don't die.
Yep, saw that. It's funny. I do find it a bit funny, but like, there's already the main character is already is already being the opposing force, at least from what I've seen of the trailers. That I kind of agree with. Don't know how the movie's gonna play out since then, but it's funny enough. Where it got me interested, but I don't know. It's that kind of just like one-sidedness, even played up for laughs in a being at the whole focus of the movie, just rubs me the wrong way.
The movie, like, might just be me, but it's like I remember hearing a dude from Denmark being like, because he saw like black owned business in America. He was like, in Denmark you'd get shut down for that because it's racist. Now thinking about me saying this is probably going to be cut out.
I hope
Yeah.
it's probably gonna get cut.
Yeah, you know
We've
what?
been
It might-
recording for a full
might just
hour.
make it
We're probably
cut.
going to have like 5 minutes of actual usable footage.
We're gonna have
Exactly 5 seconds.
2
That's
seconds.
yeah. Well, if we keep it, it's gonna be like 5 seconds for the episode. But going off a topic of trailers, anyone else has any like new trailer for anything coming out that they're excited about, or they want to talk about?
Not really.
I don't.
No?
There's nothing. Man. No.
No?
No, not really.
That's fine.
Sort of a dry spell for movies and TV shows, at least that I'm excited for. Like there hasn't been a new Gundam thing in a hot minute. Transformers is just dead.
Skybound.
Skybound.
Yeah, but not like shows or movies is what I mean. Like Earthspark season 2 is in development hell, and I already didn't care about Earthspark.
Oh, the Transformers comics.
Yeah,
Well,
man, I can't think of anything.
alright. Well, I'm passing this talking stick, or I guess we could say, the topic stick onto someone else.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
We're circling back to the Bad Batch. What did and didn't you like about the new episode? I just realized this topic Pinkie has no idea about.
No.
Oh yeah.
Me as I lift my rock up as a Patrick Star
What
from
did and
SpongeBob
didn't you
and
like
look
about the new
around.
episode?
Just kind of boring, kind of very predictable standard episode of a show like this. Like we've seen the whole all right, we gotta hide and also find a way off planet shtick, both from Bad Batch and Rebels and
I, for
Clone
one,
Wars
loved
too.
Ringo Starr Imperial. There was a Scottish
Good.
Imperial dude, and I have to find he. Every time I hear him, I just think of the fat controller.
I wish things. How do I word this? I wish there had been a moment, because so far we've been doing things Omega's way for the entire show. And she got captured, but she got out basically on her own very easily and helped Crosshair and their weird alien dog. Everything has basically been going Omega's way the whole time. I wish there had been a moment where she could, Crosshair's just all right, we tried it your way, it didn't work out. We're going to do it my way, and Omega has to learn, it's not her call every time, and she's
Well,
not...
didn't that
always-
technically happen in the episode where she
It
just
did.
turns to him and goes, "Fine, we'll do it your way," like that?
That did happen, yes. But it's
Oh,
also at the same
yeah.
time, it should have been redone again once in the prison while escaping.
I think Crosshair should have just started shooting, and Omega just kind of ran with it.
Yeah, because Crosshair, it would have been,
I
it would definitely be better for Crosshair's character to do that rather than just stand behind, stand.
like a certain...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would do a little bit to make it more of make them more of a team and not just make the show a little bit less Omega and friends, because that's kind of what the show feels like sometimes. It feels like the Omega show and the Bad Batch helps out when she
I
needs them to.
really hope
sometimes.
next episode is because in the most recent episode, Hemlock goes to Scorch, who's just been there, and he asks him hey, contact our operatives. And I have 3 theories as of right now. the operatives are the rest of Delta Squad, which I highly doubt. Just another Wolf, and it's how they get him in the show. Not our Wolf, Wolf with 2 F's and an E.
Damn.
Oh, darn. Can't make that joke
Yeah.
now. You stopped me.
And that, or it's just Cad Bane and a bunch of other bounty hunters.
That would be
It's
definitely.
gonna be
the
it is going to be Cad Bane and just Dengar or some shit.
Yes,
It's gonna be Cad Bane.
Yep.
It's Cad Bane.
that would
isn't it?
definitely be next episode.
Show me Cad
or
Bane.
it is it's Dengar, because Dengar is alive at this point and he's like 20.
That would be hilarious because Dengar is such a chill dude. Him working for like a scary black
And,
ops
mate, what
like
are you doing here?
like chemical warfare.
like the fucking
group.
like what's bounty hunter working for the Waffen SS or some shit.
That would be like
Full House.
yeah, that would be like like the military guys from like Half-Life or something, and like, all right, we need a crack team to track these people down, and the people that they pick are the 2 like rats from Flushed Away.
Well, it's
Keep your legs
Well, it's
straight
happened
when you hit
before
the
with,
water.
like it's got to be like,
Sound like Flushed Away?
Wolf and his guys, because
Wait, he's my guys.
it's
Or
just gonna be
it's
some
just
generic
somebody.
bounty hunters and Cad Bane.
It's just gonna be some more clone assassins.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense now thinking about it. Might be considered spoilers for the next episode. But in the trailers, you see a whole bunch of TK troopers and one of those clone assassin guys on the funny Pabu planet. And they're just not gonna be there. And though I think those 3 like clone kids we meet are gonna get killed or some shit.
Oh. No, not
Child
child
murder
murder.
Was it confirmed that at least one of those
Uh,
kids were from
I don't
the
think so,
episode
because
in
I
Clone
think at
Wars
this
with
point
Boba
they'd
Fett?
probably be like stationed somewhere at this, like, because earlier, like, they got to be like 6 or 7 at that point. So that, yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
We know no.
But
No. We know no.
so with Mega, she's definitely. I feel like she's definitely has the like Baby Yoda milking style. That sounds wrong, but you get what I mean. Like
I can't. I get what you mean.
No, we get it. Don't worry.
Like,
Audience,
she
you
is
get it
kind
too.
of a case
Stop
of
it.
like actual
This
baby Django Fett.
Yeah. She is. Yeah, no, she's the. Well,
It's like the people that
Yeah,
you'd
okay.
expect to be the focal point of the show.
Yeah.
Treat this like child as like the most important thing in the universe, which is fine. But it is what they did with Grogu.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
It's like the main guy is just
This
obsessed
fucking
this-
thing he found in
this
a
small,
actual
adorable-
garbage bin.
with this person. Yeah, which is fine.
Like, who?
But like the show wasn't really billed as that originally.
Yeah.
That's also another reason why I'm saying it as well, because it's definitely since Mandalorian done really well in the beginning, they probably are but they probably are doing the same sort of way that they did it with that people. And that's the problem with like if they are doing it that way, yeah. If they're not doing that way, then it's still feels like it. But it's just
I don't,
yeah.
because there's not like a ton of Omega merchandise. Like it took them a long time to just
Bad
make a
Batch
Lego
came out
figure
in
of her.
2021, right? May 2021. They
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas like Grogu was like day one.
Yeah.
There was just
Yeah,
plushes and
it
action
took
figures,
Hasbro a
and
good while
posters
to even get
and-
an Echo out. Like they had a Hunter and Crosshair ready because Crosshair was just a remold of Hunter, and it took it took forever to them even for them to push out an Omega. Here, because that brings me to the Mandalorian again. Because Mandalorian hold on. Mando season 2 finale release date was December 18th, 2020. We got a figure of one of those Dark Troopers in 2022. It took them 2 years to push it out.
Jeez.
Sorry for bad quality, but wow.
But I definitely feel like the last episode that they done, especially with the ending, could have gone to like another episode. Because it would have been nice to see the Bad Batch doing their own thing without a maker. But it definitely feels like everything that Bad Batch does now has to involve with maker.
Yeah. I don't dislike her as a character. Also, like I don't. I really don't. But I feel like she could share
the spotlight with some other characters.
Hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can season 2 release date, and I'm gonna try and see if I can match up when they were. So, the Bad Batch season 2 came out January 4th, 2023. We got the Bad Batch season 2 designs in May the 4th, 2023. It took them almost half a year to push those out, and they were all Walmart exclusives. Like, that's... I feel making the entirety of a cast of a show Walmart exclusives is really fucked, right?
Yeah. Especially if you like your viewership in other countries.
Yep.
Because, like, these things...
Yeah.
Walmart isn't
Not
everywhere.
even in
I
Australia.
remember when I'd gone over to your house and your mom had asked me, "Do you guys have Walmart over there?" And that was just so funny to me because you you guys have Zellers over here. I thought it was just really funny. That reminded me of that.
So speaking of like exclusive toys that came out this year, there's Littlest Pet Shop, which hasn't come out for a very long time. They started to do it as a Target exclusive, but they did as a GameStop exclusive. But since they haven't done that sort of like, they haven't produced that toy or like sell it out for a very long time, there's a whole lot of people that are getting really like really angry about the way that they started off with doing it, and I feel like it's fair, but at the same time that's not what people like the company was expecting it of it to come out.
The demand for them was insane. I've kept up with this a little bit because she likes them and I've tried to help her find some. But like they were like, oh yeah, this will be like a niche collector's item for people that remember the original series. They were expecting it to be sort of like those like limited action figures that you get in like Target of like weird 80s movies characters, or like the posable Bob Ross or something. They thought it was a novelty that not many people would be into. They were very wrong, and the fan base for this stuff is a lot bigger than they were anticipating. So like the supply has just been so incredibly screwed for months, and I think it may start to actually be lining out now. But like for when they came out, like we like made like an hour drive to a GameStop that just happened to have a case that had just been put on the shelf.
Wow.
And bought.
And someone rang into that this morning.
And somebody somebody had called that GameStop 10 minutes earlier to ask if they had any of them, and we got there first. And
I feel so bad.
Sorry.
I feel so bad.
Sorry, there was just this like giraffe and an Australian wolf who just came in and bought those.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, if somebody told me like, oh yeah, an Australian beat you to the punch, I would come unglued.
You will be undone.
Like this motherfucker came from the Pacific to screw me out of something that I have been waiting for. That I called ahead to make sure that they still had.
Oh no.
Like I just missed
would be
when a
livid.
show released and there were already toys on the shelves. Like Mandalorian season 1.
Oh man.
You had Paz Vizsla, Mando, Cara Dune, IG-11 on the shelves. There were no Baby Yoda toys on the shelves yet because they were keeping that a secret. But I just miss having like being able to buy a figure right before a show comes out.
Yeah. You think a lot of it comes down to like confidentiality? Like, oh god, if like a Hasbro designer accidentally slips up and lets slip this design is coming out, like the whole season is spoiled.
Yeah. The slip.
You know, if a certain character that doesn't show up until the end of the series,
Yeah,
there's a toy
get
of
that,
that character
but
on a shelf
that
like
kinda
day
makes sense.
one.
Because the Black Series didn't release their Scorch until after this like Bad Batch season 2 finale, I think. No, but after the season 1 finale, I can actually go check real quick. Scorch.
Like, I'm almost certain that there have been, I would have to look into it, but there are Lego sets that have like spoiled movies that haven't released yet.
Which ones?
Like Revenge of the Sith had the set of like, Vader getting, or Anakin getting turned into Vader, which everybody knew if you'd seen the original Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like the exact how and why of it, I'm assuming wasn't known until the movie actually came out, and like that Lego set I know was in the first wave of stuff for that movie.
Right.
But can I just say real quickly about with Littlest Pet Shop as well? There is like a lot of people who like who buys them just to resell them for a really expensive amount of money.
You're welcome.
That's welcome. Welcome to the world of collecting things. You can sit right over there next to the Transformers fans because Scout.
You can sit next to the Transformers fans and the clone collectors because you're not gonna get either of those for like a good few months.
It's just crazy to me that like there is like a whole lot of people that do that. But for like a toy that hasn't come out for many years, that was gonna be like not like a little like way long was explained it earlier. Be like that, but then all of a sudden it's just like everyone wants it, and then resellers have to get involved.
Yeah, that's nuts. I'm sure they weren't expecting that. Hopefully, if you're into that, it means that they're gonna ramp things up and they'll have the funds to do more of it more frequently.
Yes,
I think that would be cool. Good time to be a Littlest Pet Shop fan.
And just to get back into it.
Common Littlest Pet Shop W, I guess.
Yeah, like
rare LP.
Even with that, there are still characters from the Bad Batch and the Mandalorian who haven't gotten figures yet. Like, we haven't gotten a TK Trooper, a Cody. From season 1?
Spec Ops
yeah, we have, but they were like the complete, like they were just
Squad.
black clone troopers with like green visors. We haven't got
figure of
Sid,
right.
no.
I was about to ask, do we have like a Sid yet?
Those two schmucks from her
Hemlock.
No Hemlock.
I even if it'd be on that shitty Hunter mold, it'd be like the clone commandos from like the Imperial Guard.
What about the Cad
We
Bane?
got a Cad Bane from Bad Batch. We got that.
Cool.
Yep. And that figure was an Amazon
Yeah.
exclusive, and mine just never fucking shipped.
I got one. Was it? No, that was the original one, but there was the Bad Batch one with it.
You got the Boba Fett. You get the Boba Fett show.
God damn it.
Cad Bane.
Please excuse
Tell
me.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
the
going
one that's
to.
like-
I'm gonna go stop my cats from doing something.
Okay. And then when he gets back, I'm gonna run upstairs. I've gotta do a thing.
Yep. It's weird to think that this season of Bad Batch only has 15 episodes. Because the first two both had 16, and this one has 15.
What?
Probably.
I wonder if the
Yeah,
last
like,
one's
I
gonna
hope
be
because
Probably, yeah.
it's releasing on May 1st. The same day, I believe the first day that, hold on. Clone Wars Season 7 release date. Release dates. No, I was wrong. It premiered February 21st, 2020, but the final episode is called "The Cavalry Has Arrived," and the first line Wrecker says is "The cavalry has arrived." So
The cavalry has
yeah,
arrived.
I'm
eh?
worried about this show breaking my heart because I know it's going to.
Oh,
Yep.
there is a.
Yeah. When we
Sorry
get
for
to the
dropping
season
quality,
series
audience.
finale, I'm going to be bawling my eyes out, and John is going to scream at me. He said so himself.
Imagine it.
I
Imagine,
mean, are we actually gonna hear his voice?
imagine if Captain Rex dies.
That would be wild, considering that would plant a Star Wars theories wet dream, and retcon the entirety of the sequel somehow.
Oh. Hmm.
Also, Rex doesn't die because he shows up in Rebels.
Woo. You
Oh, yeah.
favorite clone. Still
I can
alive.
see that. I could.
I've got that joke.
I could see the Bad Batch dying because Echo Base had to get its name from somewhere.
Excuse me.
Oh no!
I was originally
And
I
then
was
you're
gonna
be
say
sick.
Hunter and Wrecker, but I was like, no, they better not kill off. They better not kill off Hunter.
Yeah.
They can kill off Wrecker. Go ahead, kill him off, but don't kill off Hunter.
But that like thinking about that, Echo Base had to get its name from somewhere, and Long had this crack shot theory like ages ago when we were still streaming like season 1 of Bad Batch, where he says like Rex gets like a stream of Echo's blood on his hand, and like when he gives Echo the handprint again, like just as he's
Oh.
I remember that so specifically because Echo, I think it might have been season 2 he said this. It might have been season 1, but I think it might have been season 2 because Echo has this like white patch on one of his like on the side of his chest plate, and that would be the perfect spot to just put a red handprint, right?
Perfect.
And it's specific.
Perfect spot.
The perfect.
Echo dies in Rex's
The
arms.
last of the dominoes
last of
fall.
the shinies.
A final domino falls into place.
It'd be so poetic, so perfect. If it happens in the series, you heard it here first.
This is being recorded
Pick up
March
the phone 'cause
3rd,
he called it.
2024.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blunder. Oh no.
Yeah.
Cody is AWOL. Cody and Rex can meet up, but those two were the
Oh
ones
my
present
God!
for the Domino Squad episode.
No!
Oh no.
Fan theory
Oh,
alert. Fan
no,
theory
Blunder.
alert.
No.
Oh no.
It would be so poetic. And there. Yeah.
It would be
That
so
would be
On the
scary.
topic
It'd be
of
so
good old
cool.
Commandant Cody, who do we think is that Because in the episode 1, I think 1 or 3, we see one of those like clone assassin guys, and $5 says it's either Cody or Ted. I
Let me answer this
It's
Cody went
first
AWOL.
because I have no idea.
Cody went AWOL.
But we do see a bunch of other
Oh.
clones that refused orders or just kind of fucked over. Trauma's back.
It's
He's
Commander
back.
Trauma. He's back.
He's alive. Yeah.
We all love Trauma, don't we?
It's either Cody, Tech, or some guy we've never met before.
No, Ted will stay dead. He's not coming back.
We haven't seen a body. There is no body. He is not dead as of yet.
Oh my god. So does this also mean
He fell onto a
does this also
lightsaber. He's
mean
fine.
that Gaston's
Yeah, it's fine.
undead, even though he fell off the cliff?
Again, it's Star Wars. If we don't see a body, they're not dead. That has been the rule forever.
No
and
one
you
survives like
didn't see
Gaston.
the body, so it's technically...
But he fell off the cliff. He could not survive
And the Emperor
that.
fell down a fucking
If he
reactor
survives
shaft
that,
and
I'm
lived.
going to bring my neck.
Because you didn't see the body, right,
Okay.
guys?
Oh man, I didn't even remember that Echo prediction. That was a good prediction. I think that'll be spot on.
Is there an echo in you?
And if not, Disney, hire me, Dave, Mr. Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
Philly
Dave
boy.
Filoni, save me. Dave
Give
Filoni.
me, give me a job.
Yeah.
It's that guy praying to Trump in the car as the SWAT
Donald
team
Trump
surrounds him.
Don't. We're gonna have to cut that out, right?
Dave Filoni saved him.
It's so sad. It's so sad. This man is like a mental wreck. Like, this person's life has gone so wrong.
But fuck, is
I
that
feel
clip
terrible for
funny?
him.
Do you really?
It's hilarious.
Do
Yeah.
we
I do feel bad for him. Yeah.
Dave Filoni, please save me.
Dave, please, Dave Filoni, descend down to us and save us, please.
I'm gonna be right back. I've got to run upstairs and
Gotcha.
put laundry in because I forgot I need clean work clothes.
All right. Check it off the list. The long rack left for a few seconds. Wolf, you're next, I think.
I'm not next. I'm gonna stay.
Alright, I'll
No,
just
you
go
have
again.
to. No, you have to. It's
Alright, bye, Blunder.
no. I'm
That's
making
nice
a joke
knowing
about
you.
I'll
this,
go
believe me.
again. Like, I'll bring up a topic again. So how about that war going on in the Middle East? I'm kidding.
No.
It's the same one that's been happening for years now.
Why? Oh.
But
Do you have to be Pinkie? Because I haven't talked.
I have a topic that I would like to talk about when Long Rack gets back.
Well, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say then.
Okay.
I've been watching this video on YouTube about this person. He's like looks at the old Disney map and just like tries and follows like the same path, like same pathways, like to show how how the opening day looked like to what it looks like nowadays, and to see what is still around. And there's a whole lot of stuff that is still around from when it first opened to nowadays, which is, well, it's like there's still the same stuff, but it's just definitely renovated a lot over the years. But it's crazy of how many stuff is still around and compared to how many stuff that's been changed.
Yeah. What else changed, you know?
Yeah.
Times they are changing.
Oh, but I can't remember which movie it was, but I know it might be like a Disney movie or movie that is coming back into theaters nowadays rather than going
Uh-oh.
rather than going online. So they're actually allowing movies to become back into the theaters rather than just being online. I mean, you're able to watch online, but you also have the experience of going to a theater again, which I absolutely prefer. I love going to theaters and watching like movies and shows. That's nostalgic.
Same here.
Nostalgic.
Love
Yeah.
it. So what is this new? Do you know what the next Disney remake movie is coming out that you just
I
told
think it was
us
this.
in the audience?
Oh no, that was too sure. But I know it's one of those movies.
Ah,
Um, but there is. I don't think there's any more like Disney movies that's going to be off from the sequels. I think they're still doing the sequel stuff, which is slightly annoying. But oh well. Like with the last two movies, not like being as successful as they wanted to be. Which I mean, I don't blame them because one of the movies didn't get any acknowledgement of when it's coming out or any acknowledgement of it existing. Um, went down the drain, and then the second movie was AI. And oh god, the songs in it are so badly written. Well, everything of it was badly written and so predictable, but anyways.
well, how many times have I said well? Editor, put in how many
Editor,
times I've said well in
put a
this,
well
this
counter in
video,
the top left corner.
please. Yeah, right there.
It needs to be up there for the entire episode. Just every time he says well, just add like a CinemaSins ding.
Or, put a picture of a well. That also counts to the counter, please.
To be clear, all of us saying well while we're describing this really stupid gag, those are all
Okay,
going to
each
be
of us have
to have a well.
Okay,
Yes.
more work for editor. Each of us have a well counter.
I haven't even
us.
said it once in the
Yeah,
whole
and
video. I don't think.
And in the
What
end,
haven't you
all
said?
that goes into a well.
All right, never mind. Just Pinkie. Just Pinkie has the counter.
Bratting.
Oh,
Well, it's mine, and no one else can have it.
oh, there is a new. As my mind goes blank, there is a new movie that's coming out that I forgot about it.
We have been recording. Oh, hold on. I just want to make sure everyone's synced up. We've been recording for an hour and 33 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yes. Woohoo!
Yep.
Timestamp,
All right.
everyone. Let's go.
I don't know what else
my
to talk
cat's
about. I
looking
still want
at-
to talk about Star Wars.
Oh, there is a new Marvel
goodness.
movie that's coming out. And I talked to Spidey, who was going to be here today. He was in the first movie, first
Aw.
podcast episode. I talked to him about this movie coming out. So it's basically about the comic book villain for Spider-Man, the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter.
Craven?
Gremlin noise from Blunder.
So it's going to be his origin story. But I was also talking to Spidey about what if they're going to add him and Venom to the next Spider-Man movie, whenever that's going to come out.
That sounds interesting. In the current,
I hope it's all right. So much of the Marvel stuff that's come out after the Thanos movies has been
after Thanos.
not man. I went back about a month or two ago now and rewatched basically everything up until the two Thanos movies.
Mhm.
And everything up until Age of Ultron, I still
Yes.
think is really solid. And everything after that, it got formulaic, I guess. But a lot of the stuff after the two Thanos movies was, and even the two Thanos movies, which just kind of it all kind of blends together for me. Like the only standouts have been, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was a little bit that, but like I really like those movies. At least the first two I really like, and the third one is all right. It's a nice little pin, nice little bow on those.
Nice little send off for them
movies, which I'm fine with. And then the Spider-Man movies were okay. I was shocked at how much I really actually enjoyed the first MCU Spider-Man movie. Watching it again, because when I watched it the first time, I didn't care for it, but this time I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Did I enjoy it? Yeah, a lot of. I'm sure this is a very, very hot take, so better watch out. But much like every other person's opinion on Marvel, I'm too very fond of everything Marvel AT after Thanos. I am going
They
to
made a
watch
joke
the
in it
episode.
about like, this, like Disney definitely need me to come back and save the company.
That's a cute guy, because that plays into his ego, sort of, his character.
I'm curious how toned down he's going to be, because like those first couple of Deadpool films are pretty raunchy, and like trying to make that fit with the MCU stuff, which is generally very
campy,
not family friendly, but like very, very safe.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they're gonna tone him down and make him fit into that mold.
How are they gonna
Gonna cut his balls
what
off.
you're saying. Gotcha.
What Deadpool's gonna be like? It's gonna have the Marvel stuff. I believe they're gonna add in like Marvel superheroes, but make him the top superhero over behind the scenes of it all. But they definitely add the first movie joke, the pegging, in one of the trailers.
That means pegging is canon in the MCU.
Bringing back
I don't
pegging.
like any of them.
I'd be more concerned if you did.
I mean,
that's very fair.
well, sorry, Wolf.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be good.
I
Maybe
mean,
it will be good.
Who knows?
Maybe this world.
it
is
might
nothing.
not be like good, but it'll definitely be better than like first Marvel movies. Oh, yeah.
Maybe the Craven thing will be.
When I say most other Marvel movies, that's you get what I mean. I mean like the newer movies of Marvels, not the old.
I find it
They won't get like that.
I find it
Marvel's
incredibly
not gonna
funny
replace.
that these actors are being told that they're going into the MCU.
It's like being sent to Brazil.
Like-
You're going
like,
to MCU.
The only reason
As if it's a punishment.
the dude who played the 11th Doctor went into play in Morbius is because Karen Gilligan, or
Yep.
I think that's her name, told him that working with the MCU was really fun, and he saw that Morbius was a Marvel thing, so I'm assuming he assumed that it was an MCU thing.
So,
Bastards
the 11th Doctor engaging in diablerie. That's a reference that a very niche audience that I don't think we have will get.
Also, Pinkie, you might be right earlier. I'm gonna BRB, so you guys continue talking.
Check off the list. Well, my topic I want to talk about next will come up when Wolf gets back now.
we all just
leave.
All right. Look, if she doesn't
Let's
get
end
back
the
in
show.
15 minutes, we can leave, right? Everyone, she has us in. I can't. Excuse me. I can't continue that joke.
I might
I'm
dip
too
out once I
giggly
hit
now.
the 2-hour mark. Because
Me too.
Yeah.
I think we might be
Because
getting near the end.
I was
of
supposed to
Running
stream
around
an hour
all
ago.
night, folks. Uh-oh. Well, I guess final topic, final four topics, quick little ones,
Maybe two or maybe
Four
two.
topics?
or one from each of us, since that's the
Well,
shtick
the
of.
only thing I
shtick
kind of want to
these-
talk about
this
right now
episode.
is Star Wars, and we already did that.
Well then, one final talk. I guess since it's Wolf's show,
Yeah.
she gets the final topic then. So, how about the Mets?
The Mets, baby,
Hey.
love the Mets.
Gonna-
Yeah.
I don't watch basketball.
I stopped watching hockey ages
Oh
ago.
man. I never really watched hockey.
Cricket's weird.
Cricket is pretty weird.
I think dodgeball fell off when Kobe did. Just like Kobe.
Explode. My God, no!
Yeah.
Editor, keep that in. That's
You heard
awful.
it here. You heard it. You heard it from
No,
Mister.
editor,
You heard it. You heard
cut
from the
that.
husband.
You heard it from straight from the giraffe's mouth.
Right, keep it in and see how long it takes Wolf to notice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just found the clip of the Death Star scene with Obi-Wan in the beer commercial.
Oh no. Goodness gracious.
Please watch that. Is that not the funniest thing?
Alright. Let's give it a look.
Dude, I wish I had like a really good rip of this to put on for people and just not tell them that it's an altered version of Star Wars.
No. This is it. This is like actually happens. This is what you'll tell your kids.
Cerveza Cristal. Is Cerveza Cristal still... Hang on. Cerveza Cristal.
I will tell my kids
Are they still in
that this
business?
is this happened in the first ever in New Hope, the first ever Star Wars.
Yo, they're still in business!
You heard it here, folks. Still in business, going strong.
Way to go, Cerveza Cristal.
This goes.
Enough. Cerveza Cristal!
Fun fact: we are
Way
sponsored.
to go, boys. Congrats on your long-standing success. No doubt this ad campaign in the original Star Wars trilogy has helped you remain relevant throughout the decades.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
This goes out to you, Krista. Cerveza Cristal.
Storm.
I don't know. Can we get a ballad
Looking
for a
through the,
Cerveza Crystal, please?
Like the comments of this right now. Stormtrooper, look, I'd feel a lot better if we had some railings. Tarkin, look, if it was railings or booze on demand. Are you doubting the power of Cerveza Cristal? Tarkin cracks a cold one as Vader force chokes the Stormtrooper. Well,
Also,
Tarkin was railing something, just not.
Welcome back.
oh la
Oh,
la!
you're back.
Good time to come back.
Welcome back. You didn't need to hear that.
Context, people listening. In the book, a certain point of view, Tarkin is railing TK421. That is a canon fact. Don't look it up.
Wow. Yeah, Robophile, stay winning. So it looks like we're nearing the end, maybe. So,
I'm fine with wrapping up whenever you guys are.
yeah. So, our gracious hostess, or the one that brought us all here, will give us the final topic. Wolf, send us that topic. Send us your topic our way, please.
I don't have a topic.
All right.
Oh,
I'll fucking do it.
perfect.
I'll fucking do it.
Well,
All right.
well, actually, I had an actual
I
topic.
thought
that
you
I
were
would-
going to mention your topic, Pinkie, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I was. Nah, I thought it was. I thought we were just gonna. But so, you know how like there's different iterations of different
No.
characters. Oh, darn it! Well,
Yeah.
there goes my anyway. What is your what is your most favorite iteration from any media of any Transformers media, no matter what, doesn't matter which media, your favorite version of Optimus Prime?
Who wants to go first here?
Well,
The Angry Birds one, because he's in Angry Birds.
that's awesome. Well, I will go next and say my favorite iteration of Optimus Prime is Transformers animated Optimus Prime.
Why is that?
It's good.
Well, because
Solid.
why is that? Well, it's from the perspective of coming off from the Gen 1 and then the movie and then to animated. It's that juxtaposition of Optimus Prime being this big grand leader of everything, and then in this new series, Optimus Prime isn't, and it's all like, that's an interesting perspective, and I enjoy that.
For
Anyone
me,
else got their
for me
favorite version of
currently,
Optimus
it's
Prime
got
that
to be
they
the
would like to share?
Skybound incarnation because it's very good. Go read the Skybound comic. It's good. I'll find you if you don't. I'll fucking find you. I'll find you.
Oh yeah, the Reed Lost Light. It's Blunder's favorite.
Did I say?
Opinions about the comic itself is not needed in this topic. Just Optimus
He's
Prime,
just
please.
very wholesome in the new comics.
Wolf,
Brian.
what's your preferred
I
Optimus?
mean, I have to agree with Pinkie that animated is a good version of Optimus Prime because it shows that he shows a different perspective of Optimus. But I have to go with. Actually, I would not want to go with this, but I definitely think Michael Bay, Optimus Prime is a good version of Optimus because the badass nature of him.
Yeah, that's pretty good. How he's going out swinging and stuff. That's badass. Yeah. Who'd have thunk the guy named Pinkie Prime brought up Optimus Prime? But
Would have thunk. I'm
Yeah,
also
you
gonna have
would've
to
thought.
go back to my recording and see if you guys have been just in the been picking up in the background, because when you guys are talking,
no, me
my
too.
bar lights up. So
Same here. I'll have to double
Oh
check.
yeah, that'll. Yeah, well, that's something that you can edit that out.
Yeah.
The sound, hopefully.
yeah, editor.
Yeah, editor.
You can't.
You
Yeah,
have to
editor, good luck. And you
It's
can
gonna take us
murder me
another
later.
month to put this one out. So
Oh god,
all
yeah.
right.
Speaking of,
It
Well,
did
do
take
we-
a
do we
long
have an
time
outro?
because we
Speaking of
all
editing
were
out.
busy. No, we don't have
Okay.
an outro.
All right.
well, farewell, everyone. It's been a to me, it
Bye-bye.
has been a pleasure.
It's fucking Markiplier.
Farewell.
I bid you adieu.